Now in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how you can create an e-commerce website that looks exactly like this, and how you can set up the payment gateway, the email systems, and everything up and running right on WordPress without any need to write any code at all. All right, all of these things are going to be done using free tools that you don't need to pay for. All right, and so if you look, you can set it up in a way where it shows and then orders can be made. Now, without ado, let's go straight into the training. Now, one of the first thing you need when you are creating a website is you need a hosting service. You need a web hosting. Web hosting is a space where your website is going to be hosted on the internet. Basically, a hosting can be said to be the house where your website is going to live on the internet. So without an hosting service, you cannot have your website on the internet. So there are a lot of hosting providers, but one of the best that I've seen right here is the speedyconnect.net. And with speedyconnect, you can get hosting for as low as $1 per month, and it comes with an unlimited space. That simply means you can, whatever size of the website you are trying to do, everything can take. So one of the things you just do is to select a package, and we're just going to click on learn more. And after selecting the packages, you see every information, all the information about the package. Now, one good thing you can do get a discount when you purchase this is to copy this promo code that is here. You make sure you copy that, and once you like everything, you can see, you click on order now, and it's going to take you to the order page. All right, so once you have clicked to order, you're going to see the price of your domain. Yes, 20,000 may seem a little bit big for some people, but for what you are trying to do and for the services, this kind of space and everything that is given to you, this is good enough. And then you choose how many years. So this is 20,400 per year. This 40,800 per year. So whatever you want to go ahead and purchase, you go ahead and choose. So I'm just going to go for the yearly subscription. I'm going to click on continue. So the thing I want to do is to add a domain. All right, so this is where the issue of the domain comes in. Before your hosting can function properly, you need to have a domain registered. All right, so you can register your domain with another company entirely, or you can register it right here. So if you don't have a domain, you can simply click to put the domain. So I can say I want to use Swift. Let me say, okay, let me say organic matters. All right, organic whatever shop. Okay, let me just use this. Let's see if it's available. Say you check if it's available, and if it's available, you're going to say, okay, so it's not available. So let's just find another option that we can use. Let's try webdesignboss.com. Yes, webdesignboss.com. Basically, that is my domain. So you say webdesignboss.com. It's possibly not going to be available. Okay, so that's not available. Okay, so let's try XYZ. Let's see if they, okay, XYZ is not available. I used it. And webdesignboss.tech. Yeah, let's see if they have the tech. Okay, they do not support the extension. I believe the only extension that is supported is .com. So what are we going to do? Okay, so let's see if we have, okay, I'm just going to add one for the sake of this training. So I'm just going to add one, and then I'm going to change it to .tech. All right, for other domain services, let's say for example you want to use .com.ng, you can simply go to other hosting services and purchase .com.ng for your domain. .com.ng is quite cheaper, and so you can go for that. So but for the purpose of this example, so once you put your email, you check, once you put the name, you check, and you can see that it's available and the price is 23,000 naira. So if you combine that, you see how much you have. So once you like what you are saying, you click on select, and continue. So it's going to go to the page where you have to input your information. So now one good thing about this platform is they want to know what you're using the website for, because they do not want scammers and all of that right on the platform. So you tell what you are using it for. So I'm just going to share online shop. So I'm just going to click on that and I'll continue, and then I'll be asked to, check my package and see if everything is correct, which everything is correct. And here I have 44,200 naira to pay. And then I will check this up for the WIS protection. Okay, and then once you are done, you click on continue and you'll be redirected to the page where you're going to create your account. So here you sign up, you do everything, and then you go ahead and pay. Now I've already signed up. I already have an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and log into my account. So once you are paid, you get logged into your account and you are going to see the screens that I'm just going to show you right now. So okay, so I'm in. So here, okay, it brought me back to my cart. I don't want to go to cart. So basically, once you have purchased, the next thing you're going to see is your dashboard with all the products that you've bought. So I've used quite a number of products right here. And so I'm just going to go use the one that I want to use for this training. So once you've been able to register and all of that, you're going to see your details looking exactly like this. All right, I'm going to see your details using it. So this is the name, webdesignboss.ng, and you are going to see every other thing that is there. So the next thing I want to do is to log into my cPanel. And after logging into my cPanel, now another thing you can do is this: instead of logging in from the cPanel from here, once you have successfully registered your once you have successfully registered your hosting, they will send you the details to your they'll send the details to your email, and so from there you can click on the cPanel link and the password that is already given. All right, you don't get to create a password. The password is generated for you, and then you go ahead and log into your cPanel. So once you log into your cPanel, now the cPanel is where everything about your server is located. So everything about your server, domain name, everything, database and all of that, they are right here on your server. All right, since I already have website on my main domain name, the next thing I want to do here is to go and click on WordPress. So everything is set up already. So I just click on WordPress so that I can install WordPress on my server. All right, so that I can install WordPress. So I have a lot of WordPress installed already. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on install here. And the next thing is, okay, so this is my domain. And I want to create this. I want to put this on a subdomain. So I'm going to call it shop. All right. Now, I'm doing this because I am creating the website on a subdomain. All right. There is already a website on my main domain. So I'm creating a subdomain for it. And so if you are creating your own, you don't need to type anything here. Just leave it blank. Let it be that it's your domain name that is here. Obviously, you're going to have only one, except you have more than except to register more than one domain, but you're only going to have one domain, so you don't need to type anything here. Just leave it the way it is, because if you type anything here, then your website is now going to be your domain name .com slash whatever you type there. All right, and you don't want that. You want your website to be on the main domain. So that is what you can do. But for me, I'm creating a subdomain for that. I mean, a sub account. So I'm just going to click on shop, and that is what I'm going to have. And the next thing I'm going to say, I'm going to give it a name. You give your site a name, you give it a word, you give it a description. Now all of these things you can set them up whichever way you want. All right, but I do not want to go to that right now. So the next thing I'm going to do is to set up my admin admin user details so that I can log into my website. Okay, so this is the password that is created. So I'm just gonna click to generate a new one, and as you can see, that's a new password to the website. And I'll have to put my email here. So I'm just going to say admin admin@webdesignboss. Yes, that's the email I'm going to use. It is very important to put an email so that if anything happens on your website, those emails will be sent to you. For example, if your website crashes or something happens, the emails will be sent. And once you are done setting up all of these, setting up your name, the description, and setting up your password and email, the next thing to do is to click on install. And if everything goes on well, everything is going to be installed right here. So I don't want to save my password. All right, so everything is installed and we're good to go. So to check the website, we click here and you're going to see how the website looks. Okay. Right, so this is how the website looks. Very funny, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my dashboard and I'm going to click on the admin so that I can log into my admin. All right, so I click on the button and then it will log me to my backend where uh, I can set up my website the way I want it to be. Okay, so we're here, and once you've been able to log in, this is what you will be seeing. So this is going to be the back end of your WordPress website. So this is what you're going to have. Basically, all this comes with all of this information that I don't want. So I'm just going to click on the screen option at the top here, and I'm going to check all of them so that I'm going to uncheck them so that I don't want to see any of them on my page. Okay, so I have a blank page. All right. So once you have all these things ready, the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and change the appearance. That is the first thing we want to do. We want to change the appearance. But before we do that, let me introduce you to your WordPress dashboard. So one of the things you see, like I said, all the things I've removed, those are information about WordPress that I don't need. So that's why I removed them. And once you come, you see all the menu items that you can play with right here on your website. So here you can make a post. Ordinarily, WordPress is built to as a publishing platform. All right, so making a post is default. All right, so you can make a post, you can create categories. So on the media, every image or video or whatever it is you upload on a platform, you are going to find them here. And here you can create pages. Here you can moderate comments and appearance and all of that. So as we go in the in this training, you are going to see how everything actually works. So the first thing that I want to do is to change my appearance. Look at my website the way it looks. I don't want it to be like this. This is just not good. All right, so the first thing I want to do is to go to appearance, and it's going to display to me all the themes or templates, you call them templates, that are already pre-installed. So basically, once we install WordPress, this 2025 will be the default template you are going to see, and that is why my website is actually displaying like this. But I don't want that. I want to use another theme entirely. So what I'm going to do is to go ahead and click add new theme, and so once the page has been opened, the next thing you want to do is to find the Astra theme. You can see it here. So you see that's one of the best themes that you can have on WordPress. So you click to install, and it's going to install for you. So the next thing after that is to click on activate, and it's going to activate. And yes, so once it's activated, the next thing you want to do is so you can do all of this here, but you can leave them. But I think I'll just go ahead and do this so that you can understand. So the next thing you want to do is to click on get started with starter templates. Now, just in case this did not display on your this did not show on your own screen, let me close this so that you can see the next way you can do it. So once you install Astra, you can see that it's not showing on your menu. So you click on Astra over there, and it's going to give you its own dashboard where you can see a lot of other things that you can do and you can use. So one of the first thing you want to do right on the page is to use the starter template. You want to install the starter templates. All right, so you want to install the starter template, and as you can see right on the menu, you see starter template. So you just click on that, and it's going to take you to this page. So it's going to have to install and activate the starter template importer. So you click on that, and it will install your starter template importer, and it will activate it for you, and then we move to the next. All right, so it's imported and activated. Okay, so once we are here, once they activate the starter template importer has been activated, the next thing you see is a screen that looks like this. All right, so here you are asked whether you want to build your website with AI. That is not what we want to do, or your elastic starter template. So this is what we actually want to do. So first thing first, before I click here, I'm going to have to come up here and choose my editor, the editor that I would like to use. Now for this training, we'll be using the Elementor editor. So please don't forget, this is very important. If you don't choose the editor, it's going to give you the default editor, which is a block editor, and you don't want that. Okay, so you click on here and then you select Elementor. So obviously it's going to go ahead and give you all the free templates that are built, that are compatible with Elementor, and then you can use that to create your website. So it's going to take some time to load. We'll just give it time, and then we'll continue. Right, so once it has loaded, you can see that you can choose from varieties of templates here. You can see the categories of template you can choose from. So if you are building in the agency website, you can see, and it's obviously going to bring the template under that category for you, and you can select whichever one you want from those categories. Okay, so these are the template we have under the agency. You can see roofing agency, this is car rental agency, and a lot of other cool looking templates that you can use. But today we are not going for that, we are going for e-commerce. So I'm just going to scroll down. So I'm just going to scroll down, and you can see this is the template we want to use. It's called Organic Store, and I'm just going to go ahead and click on that. And because that's one I want to use, so click on that, and it will generate and bring up this page that you'll see right now. And right on the panel to the right, to the left rather, you can select the fonts, the font combination that you want. All right, you can select, if you, this is called Meriwether. Okay, so this font is called Meriwether. So these are the website looks. This is everything about the website, and the font system is Meriwether. I don't want that. I want something different. So this one says what? Jakarta. Okay, let's see another one. Okay, I think I love this one here, but let's try another font. So this is what inter poppins. Okay, this is our feet. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, so just in case you do not like any of these fonts, you can actually just click here to reload the font, or you can actually leave the font the way it is, because we are going to be editing the pages later, so you can use whatever font you like. Okay, so once you have decided what font you want, or you don't want anyone, you now can change between the colors that you have here. So you can change the color palette. So this is blue, and you can see that every major accent button here is changed to blue. As you can see, this is blue, this is blue, everything is now blue. Let's change to red, and you're gonna see this is red. So the accent is changed to I don't know, is this red? All right, you can, so basically you can choose between all of this. So I'll keep it as the green, And then the next thing I want to do, if I have my logo, you have your logo, you can upload. I don't want to use any logo now, so I'm just going to leave it. So I'm going to click on continue, and I'll be asked all of these questions. What am I using? What features do I want on the website? So obviously I want a contact form, I want to use a page builder, and obviously I want WooCommerce, because without WooCommerce, the shop section will not work. All right, so I need this. Now for all the other things you need automation and all of these other things. But for now, to make this video very user friendly, we are not going to check any of this. They are all needed. Yeah, many of them are needed, but we are not going to check any of them for now. So I'm going to leave it this way, and then we will continue this way. And then the next thing, tell us about yourself. I'm not going to fill out this form, you don't have to. And then I'm just going to, so for the website to install, you will need to override everything on the website. The website has to be new. All right, there must be no template or any other thing on the website. So, and for it to happen, you need to remove those things. So it's going to overwrite. So you check this to overwrite everything on the website, and then you click to build, and we wait for the magic to happen. So this usually takes less than a minute, and then your template and your website is going to be ready. All right. So once you successfully once it has successfully imported your um your website, you're going to have this, you're going to see this information telling you congratulations. So the next thing you want to do is, let's visit the website and see how it looks. Okay, so let's see. Okay, amazing. So this is our website. This is how it now look. So it has successfully imported all the product images, everything. And the good part is that you can change everything to your own, change it to the image of your product or whatever you are trying to sell. So basically this is that. The next thing we want to go is to go back to our our dashboard. We want to go back to our dashboard so that we can edit the pages. Okay, so there are a lot of things to do, but the first thing we want to do first is to edit the pages. Okay, so what we do is we go to the pages. You see pages, because when when it's imported the website template, it's imported all the pages also, as you can see. So we have the page here. So this is not supposed to be there. I'm going to remove this one, and I'm going to remove this note type too. Okay, so I'm going to remove this pages, sample page. I'm going to remove that too. Privacy policy, I'm going to remove that too, and I'm going to trash it. So we have all the pages that are in use. Okay, so we have all the pages that are in use. So here we have the home page, and we have my account, we have the shop, checkout, and all of that. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go and edit the home page. Okay, so I'm just going to click edit with Elementor. So I'm going to open it in a new tab so that I can still always come back to this page. Okay, so it's opening right here. As you can see, it will take a few seconds to load my page so that I'll be able to edit my page. And this is looking quite good. This is everything. This is these are the categories: about us, contact us, a lot of things. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to have to edit all of this to fit into what we want, basically. Yeah. Okay, so my Elementor page is opened, and the next thing I want to do is I'm skipping this, and here you can see I have the images, I have everything. So if I want to change this image to my product, my real product, I can change this, but that's not what we want to do. For the sake of the training, I will just do some editings right on the page, just to show you how you can actually change the text and everything you want, everything that is on the page to fit into your own designs. Okay, so I have joined the organic movement, so I'm just going to change this to, so once you click on any of the any of the elements you want to edit, it's going to open the edit panel right to the left, and then you can edit. So if I want to edit this best, you can see it's open here, and then I can edit it. So but it's this one I want to edit. So you see join organic movement. So what I'm going to say is shop for your LV organic groceries. Yes, let's use groceries. Okay, so this is what we have, and this font, I don't know, it's not really looking that good, so I'm just going to have to change it to something more funky. So to change the font of this, I'm just going to go to style, and under style you see content, and you click on that and you can see the title. This is the title. And when you go to the category, and when you go to the typography, you can actually change the color to whatever you want. So I've changed it to green. I think I like this green better. Okay, so I've changed it to green, so I can change the typography also. So I'm going to go to the font family and change it to something more funky, so something like fair play. Yeah, so it's gonna just pop up for me. So I'm gonna type fair play. Okay, so fair play display. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, so I'm gonna make it bolder. Where is it? I'm gonna change the weight to bold. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a big size. Okay, and so I have the big size, which is good. Here I'm going to reduce the line height. I'm going to reduce it. Yes, I think this is better. So I'm done here, and I can go ahead and change the text below it. You can see it here. Once you come back to content, you can see the text here. Um, so I don't know, I don't have anything to change this, so I'm just going to leave it like that. But I know you are creating for a client, or you're creating for your business. Obviously there's something to write, so you put them there. And I can change the button, so the button here goes to shop. So this button should go to the shop page. Okay, the button should go to the shop page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my URL. I'm going to copy my URL for the website, and I'm going to put them here because I want the button not to go to the same place. So I'm going to paste it there, and I'm going to say shop. So I want it to go to shop. I want this button, once clicked, to go to shop. Okay, and then here I can change whatever is here. That is free shipping, $5, above $5 only, organic. So all of these things can be changed. I can change this car, I mean this bus or truck. Yeah, can change it to I think I like this one better. Yeah, that's better. I can change everything. Okay, so basically here I can collect all the products, so everything is there. So there isn't really much to edit here, but for this I want it to also go to shop, because you can see this button is saying shop now. So but it's not going anywhere. Once you see ash, that means it's going to remain on the on this page. So I want it to take me to another page. So I'm just going to come here, and the button link that I created before, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to move down here, you can see, and I'm going to paste it there. Come here, find where the link is, paste it there. Come here, find where the link is, and paste it there. So I have that already. And here I have this shop now button, and let's see how it looks. Okay, so it's looking good. So I'm also going to um paste the button link here, because everything is leading to the shop, so I want it to be where it should be. So so that is start. Okay, so everything is ready. I can change all this text. So basically all this text can be changed. All of these, don't worry, I'll show you how we can do this. We all of these products are collected from the WooCommerce plugin. So we're going to change that later, but those are the ones I just want to edit for now. Okay, so if I have the brands that I am featuring, I can change these to their logos. Once you click here, you can upload their images. I just click on add to gallery, and let's see if I can add. So I'm going to upload some images to. I'm going to upload some images to the website. Okay, so I have some images here. Let's find them. I have some logos that I can use. Okay, so let's say I have all these logos here, so I can add them on, import them into the website, and all the logos and everything. You can see they've all been imported, or they're all being imported rather. And I have all of this, and I've selected all of them obviously. So anyone that I don't want, I can deselect, but I want all of them. So I'm just going to add all of this to gallery, and I'm going to insert, and you'll see the images have now increased. You can see that, but it's only 5 that is going to show right on the page, but I don't want this to show this way. So here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to I'm going to add a new I'm going to make a carousel, image carousel. That's what I want. Yeah. Okay, so I want to make an image carousel. So this is image carousel here, so I'm going to drag it here, and I'm going to add all the images there because that is how I want them. So these are the images. So these are the images that I have, and I'm just going to add all of these to gallery, and I'm fine with this. I'm going to click to add, and all of these are added. So what I'm just going to do, I will remove this one that is there because I want the images to move. I want the images to move, right? So I don't want it to be static. So what I'm just going to do, okay, I think I added the wrong image here. So let me go and remove that. Okay, so you can see I added these 2 images that are not supposed to be there. Okay, so I think we are good. Okay, so here I have all the logos, but I want them to move. All right, so what I'm going to do is, so we have 13 images, and you can see they are big. So what I'm going to do here is to go to the settings. So I want the image to be large. Okay, let's make them medium, 300 by 300 pixel, which is looking really good. Let me close this so that you can see. This is looking really good, but I don't want 3 images. I want like 4 images at the same time. So slice to show, I want 4 images. Yeah, I want 4 images to display. You can see there are now 4. And slide to scroll, I want 2 slides to scroll at once. And since we have 13 images, I want 2 slides to scroll at once. And so I don't want the image to stress the navigation. Let's make it arrows. Yeah, no, let's change it to dots. Okay, so now I want all of this to be in the middle of this container. So I'm just going to um, so I'm just going to go to style, and then I'm going to, okay, yeah. So I'm going to change the position. I think the size is okay, so I'm not going to touch that. The image is quite okay, so but I want it to align to the center. All right, so you can see vertical align is now center. So if you look at it, it looks better this way. All right, you can see the images can move by themselves. Once I hover my mouse on them, they will not move. All right, but once I leave the place, they are going to move. So 2 images will move at the same time, as you can see. and that is what we have. So I think I love this way. This one, I don't want it to be black. Let's make it gray, since that's our accent color. So I'm going to go to style, and the next thing I want to do is text color. You can see it's default, so I'm going to change it to the team brand. Yeah, let's make it this. Yeah, this looks better. Okay, so we are good to go, and this is all I want to change, and my home page should look better than before. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to publish. If I do not publish, it's not going to save all my changes. All right, so here, let's go and check it out. So this is the page. I'm just going to refresh, and we should be able to see all our changes. Okay, good. So as you can see, these are all the changes we made. We changed this to gray, and we didn't really do much here, but we actually click to change this. If you look, I click on shop, the links that we created, and it takes me, can you see, it takes me to the shop page. This is the shop page where I can order. I can see all the products based on the categories and all of that. So that makes a lot of sense. That means that worked. Okay, you click on any of this, it takes you to the shop page. And the last one we did is a logo, so they are working quite all right. So everything is working fine. So this is how our pages are going to be. So for now, I'm not going to go ahead and edit all the other pages, but just the way I edited the home page, you can go ahead and edit all the other pages, like about us page, contact page, and all of that. So the next thing we are going to go ahead and do right now is to go set up our commerce, all right. So we have imported all the products, into our websites. The next thing we want to do is to show you how all those products works. All right, so the next here we go to our dashboard, and we find a menu item called WooCommerce. All right, so once you click on WooCommerce, this is the aspect of your website that manages everything about your website. Okay, this aspect manages your product, manages your shipping, manages your finances, everything about your store basically. And since we have not set it up before, that is why it's showing us this page. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to have to skip, and I'm going to select the country that I want. For this, I am in Nigeria, so I'm just going to type Nigeria there. And okay, so here I'm in Nigeria, and so I have to choose the specific city. So I'm just going to say Nigeria, Lagos. Okay, let me find it myself. So I have Nigerian Legals. Yeah, so I have Nigerian Legals. So basically that's my, now all this information are collected so that we can use it to set up our shipping. Now in this video, I will not be talking about shipping. All right, I will not be talking about how to set up your shipping. In subsequent videos, I'll be talking about that. I'll be breaking all of those down, so that you can understand. Just for this video, I just want it to be as short as possible. In the next video, possibly I'm going to focus more on WooCommerce. And if you want me to focus on any other thing that I have not focused on, you ensure to type that in the comment section, and I'll make sure to do a video about that in the next subsequent videos that I make. Okay, so here I have my WooCommerce, the customer, everything is set up except for the payment is not set up, which is very important. So the next thing I'm going to have to set up is the payment. All right, so I click on get paid, and since I'm in Nigeria, the first option that was suggested is the Paystack. I can do other ones like bank transfer, cash on delivery. Once I click to enable that, I can set that up to fit into how I want it, set my, everything. But I want us to be able to collect payment online, so I'm going to click on get started. So once I click on that, it's going to install Paystack payments gateway plugin into my website so that I can collect payments through Paystack right there. So the next thing I do is to configure my account. Okay, so configure my Paystack account. All right, so this is where I configure my accounts and all of that. So but before I do that, I will need to go and register on Paystack. I will need to go and register on Paystack as I don't have an account. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is to click on this button here, and then to take me to Paystack's website, where I can actually register and get the details that I need to set up, because if you look at this very carefully, so I'm going to click on enable so that that can be enabled during checkout. And you can see debit card, pay with debit card. I can say I can use this, so I say pay with. All right, so I like it this way. And of course this is in test mode. All right, I'll tell you the reason why it's a test mode in, later in the video. All right, and here, how am I going to payment option? How do I want it to be? I want it to be a pop-up. Yes, I want it to be on the same page. I don't want it to take me to another page entirely. So I want it to be on the same page. So I'm going to use pop-up, and here I have the secret key and the public key. Now these keys are what we are going to get from Paystack's website. All right, because it's when you register on Paystack, you will be able to get you'll be able to get these keys that we're talking about. So I'm going to click here, and here is asking me to log in, and no, I do not want to log in. I actually want to create a new account so that I can show you how that is done. So I'm going to go ahead and click on sign up. And here you can see my country is Nigeria. If you are from any other country like Ghana, Kenya, you can also create. And so I have my business is what do I call it? Okay, so I'm going to call it organic shop. Where is this? I'm going to call it organic shop. Okay, so my name is Emmanuel. So everything is here. So my email, let me use, I think I already have an account for this. Okay, so I'm going to use admin at web design boss. So basically that's what I'm going to do. And this is my phone number. My password is created already. So I'm just gonna create a new password. My phone number is there, and everything. So I'm using a starter business. All right, now this is the difference between the two business types that you can have. You have the starter business and you have the registered business. So for you who are just starting out and you just want to start out with collecting online payments, you should start with starter business. But the moment you are now collecting payment that is above 2 million naira, you'll be requested or you'll be required to change to a registered business. Okay, so but for now I just have the starter business. Are you a software developer? Yeah. If you are not, just click on no and then create your account. Okay, so my account has been created, and you can see a verification has been sent to my mail. So I'm just going to go ahead, log into my mail. I'm going to go back to my dashboard, log into my mail, and I will be able to um okay, so I have emails. Okay, so where's admin? Yeah, I have it here. So I'm just going to click to login. Where's the okay, so click to login. Right. So once you've been able to register and set up your account, you will be taken to a page that looks like this. Now, for this account, I was unable to log into my email, so I have to log in with the other account that I already have. All right. So basically, once you are in your account, you will have to fill out some forms. All right, so just go ahead, fill them out, and once you are done, the next thing you want to do is to come to the setting area here. Now once you are there, you are going to see all these things that you need to fill up, but you can leave all those ones or you can fill them up. What we need is actually the API keys. All right, so here I have the live secret key and I have the live public key, but these are not what I want. What I want is the test key, because the live product key is for production. What I mean is, once you are ready to take real payments, then you can go ahead and use the live key. But by that time, you will have turned on your button here. So you turn it from test to live. You can see it's in test now. Once I click it, to change to live. So once you are live, then you can use these keys. But for now, I'm just going to go for test, and I'm just going to copy these public keys. All right, so here I have my secret key, which I'm going to copy. All right, and I'm going to go to my WooCommerce setting. As you can see test secret key. So I'm going to post that here, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to copy the test public key, as you can see. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to paste it here also. All right, so once this is done, the next thing I want to do is I want it to be that once a customer pays, the order will be auto completed. All right, so I don't want to be there to complete the order to be automatically completed. So I'm going to click to check that. So here I want to remove. Okay, I'm just leave it this way. And once I'm done, I'm done here. Okay, the next thing I want to do before I close the page, I want to copy this link here, and then I'm going to go back to my Paystack and I'm going to paste it here. As you can see test webhook URL. So I'm going to paste that here and I'm going to save changes. All right, so once that is done, I'm going to come back here and everything is done and I'm going to save changes. So basically, all right, so everything is done. So let's try checking out. Let's try ordering something and see how that works. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my store, which is obviously my blog. I can change the name anytime. So this is how it looks. This is how it looks. So let's say I want to order for this and it's $15. Okay, now one thing you should also remember is that since I am selling in Naira, I cannot have my stocks to be in dollars. So I will have to go back and change that. All right, so where do I change that? You're going to come to your WooCommerce again, and under the settings, you are going to, under the general settings rather, I'll go ahead and change the currency to my currency, which is Naira. So here, address, you set up the address of your store, obviously. So I'm just going to set up a generic address. Yeah, let's use my business address for that. Where is it? Yeah, I'm going to use my business address. Let me remove the autofill. So let me start over. Okay, so I just want to do that. Now this address is not real, but just fill your real address because your receipt and everything is going to carry that. And I'm not selling to all country. I'm selling to Nigeria. Selling to Nigeria. Yeah, and I'm selling to all the states. So I'm just going to leave it here. It's going to give me all the states. And mhm. So this is all. So this is all I have. So am I shipping? Yes, I'm shipping to specific countries only. Obviously, that is Nigeria also. If I have to ship outside of my local area, so that is going to be Nigeria. Okay, so that is what I have. And the region I have, should we do geolocate? No, let's leave it this way. And do I want to collect tax? I can change it, and I don't want to. And here I can see my currency has been changed to Naira. Since I chose Naira, since I chose Nigeria from the top, it has changed, and I will just save. Yeah, so that is that. So let's go back to my store and see what we have. So I'm just going to reload my store and you will see the price will change to the Naira sign so that I can move on from there. So basically you can see it has changed to Naira and you can see this is now 15 Naira. So let's say of course this is not a price I want to sell at, so I can go ahead and change the price for my products. And what do? I go to products here. You can see that. and you can see all the products. So I'm going to click that, and I'll just change the price of a few of them, and then we can try out the payment. Right, so this bell pepper, I mean this red chili, so I'm just going to edit it. Now let's do a quick edit. It's just a price I want to change. I'm not changing anything. I'm just doing a quick edit. And where's the price? So I have the price here. So I'm going to say 5,000 naira per kg. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I want. I'm not going to set up any shipping for now. In the subsequent videos, I am going to be showing you how to properly set up your e-commerce. Okay. So and yeah, so I think I'm done here. So I'm just going to update. Yeah, so that has changed to 5,000 as you can see. Let's update. Let's change. Let me bulk edit like two of these, or three. Yeah, let me bulk edit them. So for this, where is the price? Shipping visibility. Okay, so I'm gonna change all of that to this is 5,000. Yeah, no, this 50,000 is 5,000 I want. Okay, so that's that. Sales. Yeah, the weight, let's say kg. So I'm gonna change to 5,000 per kg. The shipping, I'm not setting up anything for now, so I'm just gonna update so that we can have the price to be the same everywhere, and then we are going to try out the payment system. Okay, so I say 5,000. All right, for this product. Other ones are still the way they were, the way they are. So, but I'm just going to leave this way, and I'm going to go back to my blog. I'm going to reload it, and once I do that, we can see now that this is not 5,000. This is not 5,000, and the other ones are there also. So what I want to do is I want to order this product. Okay, so this is the cart page. Okay, so this is the page. The image is going to display, it's still loading anyways. Okay, so the image is there already, and the next thing I want to do is to add to cart, and so I'm adding that the hand sanitizer to cart. So it has been added to cart. Let me view my cart so that I can check out. Okay, so this is my cart, and this is what I have inside. This is the hand sanitizer. I don't have any coupon code, and okay, so this is all I have, and I'm just going to go and proceed to checkout. So so I have to fill up all this information, so I'm just going to do that. So let's do this. Yeah, so here I have this, and you can see my payment is here. You can see pay with Paystack. You can see that. Amazing, right? So I can pay on delivery. Remember that I checked that out, even though I didn't set up much, but it's here already. And but I want to pay with card, so obviously pay with card. And so I'm just going to click to place. Okay, my phone number is not there, so I'm going to click on that. Okay, so I think we are good. And let me use my normal email, so that which email am I signing in here? Okay, so that I can show you the emails. Okay, so everything is set up. The next thing is to place my order. Okay, so I have everything here. So remember that when we're setting up our payment, we asked it to pop up. All right, so basically that is what is happening right now. So the order has been placed, but the payment has not been made. All right, so it's going to pop up our payment form, and then we fill it up, and from there we are able to make our payment. Okay, so here I have the payment here. If I can pay with card, your users can also pay with bank transfer, because Paystack is going to automatically generate a bank transfer, a bank account for them that they can pay into. So once they pay, it will automatically grab that because it generates the bank account based on your store. All right, so they can do normal bank transfer also. Okay, and they can use USSD to pay depending on what bank they are. And if they have money in their wallet, they can do. So I'm just going to go with bank. And since this is a test, I won't have to input any of my card details. I'm just going to test out how everything is going to work. So basically, let's use bank authentication. So I'm going to go ahead and pay, and it's going to pop up authentication, and then I'm going to click to authenticate. And so you can see what is showing me. Wait while we connect to your bank. And once that is done, you can see that it's popping up something cool, right? So this is basically how it works. Everything is authenticated. The order has been placed, and it's going to take me to the order page. I mean, the checkout page, and then I will be able to see my order. So one good thing also about the whole thing is that the user, once they register, they have an account on your platform, and they are able to check up on there. So if there's any issue, they can send you a message and whatever it is that is there. So here, this is my checkout and everything. So you can say thank you. Your order has been received. So this is the order number. This is my details, and this is the detail of all the order. And if I want to order again, I do the same. This is my billing address. Everything is set up and good to go. Okay, so now that is that. So for me as an admin, the next thing I want to do is we can go and check out our product. So let's come to WooCommerce, and we should be having a new order right now. Okay, we should be having a new order. So so I'm just gonna click on order. So we should have an order there. So click on order, the orders, and yes, as you can see, so this is the order that was generated 3 minutes ago, and the order is completed already. So so here I have my order. Now the good thing about this is that if I log into my mail, you will be able to see, this app will send me a receipt, and my website automatically also send me a receipt of my purchase. So let's go and see that, so that you can see that your system is easy to set up, is easy to learn, and in less than 2 hours you should be done setting up your complete e-commerce system. Now, there are a lot of other things that I haven't talked about in this, that I haven't talked about in this tutorial. But if you want me to talk about any specific things, ensure that you put them in the comments below, and I will be sure to make a video about that. So here you can see my website automatically has been set up to send me the receipt. So you see, thank you for your order. Hi, John. Just to let you know, you will receive your order, blah blah blah, and it's now being processed. You can see, so this is the detail of the order. So I don't have to be there. All I have to do is set up how the message is going to look like, and it's going to automatically, deliver it. So here you can see also, so thank you for shopping with us. Your order are finished processing. Yeah, so the order has finished processing and everything is done. So basically the next thing is to ship the order to the client, and basically the shipping can be set up the way you want it. And so this is going to be all for this training, and in the training you can see that we have been able to successfully set up our e-commerce system, and um, we have been able to, set up products, okay, and we've been able to set up our payment gateway, and everything is working very perfectly. All right. So if there is anything you would like me to talk about that I have not talked about in this video, please go ahead and type in the comment, and I'll be sure to make a video about that. So if you are watching this and you are yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe, and also like the video so that YouTube can suggest it to other persons, so that this video can reach out to a lot of other persons. Thank you very much. I have been Emmanuel for watching. See you in the next one.